Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? Guys, Princess Connect. I don't know what it is about this show, but it's been dumb entertaining. Um, they're finally giving us a little bit of a showcase of who the cat girl is actually working for or wants to impress, nonetheless. And she kind of reminds me of the person who was there and attacked our main character to make him be the way that he is, like the person that pretty much took his life. But we didn't get to see her face or really that much of her overall design, so I'm just taking a wild guess at that point. But it was still good nonetheless, because I didn't know where this show was really going besides the fact of it being funny, it just kind of doing its own thing and existing. But now we have an understanding that there are some people in this show that have much bigger plans for everything compared to our girls and the guild. They just want to go out and try food all over the world, while this whole situation that is happening in the background just want to take them out and absolutely destroy them. So I am pretty interested as a whole of what they're gonna do with like the bad characters and who's actually going to, win or whatever. So we'll see how that pops off. Overall, though, I think my favorite moments of this show is when newer people are pretty much announced, right? Like different people can be in the show, and depending on those people, you might just have some really weird uh, combinations of people getting together to hang out and work together. But I think that's also a saving grace of this show, because a lot of them are really weird. For instance, the people who stole the princess's sword in the very beginning and was running away and trying to sell it the whole time turn out to be like her best friends now after she saves them and stuff. So it's little things like that that have me interested in how they're going to go about the rest of the show and making more things funny and overall entertaining to watch. So with our main character being in the position that he's in, and he's kind of like the true the true person that needs to like grow and get stronger and stuff like that. So clearly he can do whatever he was set here to do. But until that happens, he's gonna just be able to get to enjoy himself chilling with some ladies and dealing with their wacky, wacky moments. So I honestly don't know what to expect from the show, but I think that's why the comedy fantasy world shows are the best, because they can really jump into whatever conflicts and stuff they want at any given time, as long as um, they set it up a little bit better than just saying, okay, now we're gonna fight and now we're gonna show you the evil boss. Ooh, it feels like they did the here's the evil boss, and we got no actual reasoning why she wants to take out the other princess, but we do know another person who was relatively interested in the cat, and she's probably another worker for the queen, whoever was control, try to get her to do what she's gonna do. We just have a good feeling, or we have an understanding that clearly there's someone pushing her to do bad things to a certain person. And the one person that we see that she doesn't really respect as much as she respects the person that sent her out on these missions, she pretty much just like scoffs at her. She's like, oh, peace is boring, and I want to be able to fight and destroy people and blah blah blah. And our cat girl's like, like, I ain't worried about any of that. Don't try to lump me in with you. But then you got to remember that she's straight up working with this girl, but I guess for her own reasons. For instance, she just wants to be praised, while this girl actually just probably wants to fight and get into some trouble. So I don't know where all of this is going to go, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what they choose to do with some of these characters. For we are just getting started with the show, and if it gets another season, it's going to be nuts to see how far we come in this show in general. So let me know if you guys are really enjoying Princess Connect Read Dive, because as of right now, I have a good feeling that people are gonna be lucky to stumble upon this show when it's just out there and it's already, full. Like the first season's completely done and you just get to pick it up and watch it from episode to episode. I kind of envy those people because I would love to know everything that's gonna happen in this first season, but I think I say this in all my videos about it so far, but the only person I kind of don't care for is the main character, unfortunately, and that's only because he's in a position where he just doesn't talk. The times he does talk is for food, training, or just to give praise or something. So he has really no role, but at the same time, hopefully he fills in a much bigger slot in the uh, character roster as just me wanting to see him do stuff or me wanting to actually, you know, watch his character grow. Because at this point, he kind of just is there. Um, yeah, that's about it for him. He's just there, and it's unfortunate because I feel like he has a lot of potential to be even funnier than he is when he's just being himself or whatever. So there's potential there, and I'm just hoping that whatever we get from here on out, he does step up a little bit and have more of some shine because right now he's just kind of there. He just shows up sometimes. So we'll see how this turns out. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I will definitely talk to you very soon with more stuff, and hopefully I can get it all out before I go to work. So with that being said, take care and peace.